Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when about crypto. I said I get excited when about crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when about. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto.
In crypto, don't flip, yo.
Everybody buy it. Goes up really high.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Feds are about to meet up on Wednesday, the 16th. Why is it a big day? Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. This is an old article, but it perhaps is similar. Every day we talk about the crypto price. We talk about crypto technical analysis. You hit that like and subscribe, and here we go. Talked a little bit about this on my last video. Yes, there was a chance that 36,000, we were going to hit this support level if it was a bearish momentum coming in. Well, looks like we're here. It looks like we're about to hit that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now, break it down, what it means. And I want to show you the big picture. This is TradingView. So TradingView, if you're interested, you can get it on your PC, you can get it on your cell phone. That is totally up to you. It is free. Here on the bottom is the RSI, Relative Strength Index chart. I want to show the line on the relative strength every time we seem to hit about the 43. And Selner, what is going on? Wally the Whale says, what's up? Yeah, we can get a little Wally the Whale, Wall Street Pete picture in there if you choose. What's going on? Good evening to you, and good Sunday evening it is. Talking about the Bitcoin price, a lot of people are talking about some bad things. We're about to get a new candle. Currently, the 8 o'clock candle is back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. Snoochie Booch in the house. What's good? My brother from another mother. We are going down currently. There is a lot of FUD, a lot of bad news coming in. Looking to see what the next daily candle represents here. If you see on this line here, every time we've hit this daily chart, it's been a pattern where we've been going up most of the time. So hit this level, we've gone up. This was back in March last year, of 2 years ago, excuse me. Pay attention here as we continue to go up is the trend. And right about this line we dip down to. Well, you've noticed once again, the trend seems to be an upward every time we're fighting with this line at the 42, 43 strength of the RSI level. So keep that in mind, which is about where we're at right now. Currently trading 37.7. The crypto current market cap is 1.7 trillion. So not looking too strong, but that is where you do get tricked the most. So pay attention, definitely to mention. Little crypto news before we break down this Bitcoin price. Cook Finance launches first composable index strategy execution platform on the Binance chain. So the Binance chain, once again, is getting some clear movement. BNB Bed and Breakfast, right? As Selner would tell you, it's not what it means. They have some big news. You might want to pay attention to the article, but there is a way. They're finding ways that you can utilize and find ways to make more money even on this high volatile market. I know that this is bad. I did want to show a chart. But once again, check the Cook Finance. Check out this. It's not big news, but I want you to check it out if you do have time. It's very important for the BNB. Somebody said to me, when is the next bull market? And I said, well, if this wasn't the sign of a bear market, then you might as well call me Floor Street Pete. Because I'll tell you right now, and my buddy found it pretty funny, and a couple people find it funny, but let's pay attention, definitely to mention. Ladies and gentlemen, where is the bear market? If this is not part of the bear market, if this is not an opportunity to buy more, I don't know what to tell you. This is an opportunity. This does not always occur. If you see, this is one of the most disgusting. This is Jasmine, if anyone's interested, excuse me. We started off looking really good. This is actually devastation for some people. For me, well, I was sold out. We talked about where we sold out. And if you do see on this monthly chart, we've been out since way past 19 cents at the top here of the month of December 2021. We've been gone. Now, this is what happens if you hold. But if you buy the dip, you see there's an opportunity. So obviously, the future is going to have to hold into what Jasmy does. Unfortunately, we're not able to sit here and fast forward the time frame. But you'll remember I talked about that on how that was an opportunity. Like I said here, look at the monthly on Bitcoin. Well, some things went straight down. Well, if you look at the Bitcoin chart during that time frame, well, Bitcoin has done just a sideways action. A lot of you thought this was boring. We're creating new higher lows. It's hard for you to see, but if you really pay attention to what we're seeing here, there is support level, really, really hardcore at this current price here, and that is about the 35,000 level. So we are hitting support nonstop. That is from June 2021. This is the past summer. We did build major support before bouncing to the 69,000, which was our all-time high on Bitcoin. So I do believe here, if we do continue to move, and this is probably going to be the daily, as we got a new candle on the daily, and what a surprise, right? It's red. I do believe we're going to continue to fall down through here, and it does look like we will hit the last support level of about 36.7. So if you're paying attention, I know I said 35 on the Instagram, but as we're updating our charts, it's about 36.5 price here. Now there's a level that takes us to it. Little support showing on the candles that closed earlier here back in January this year. As I said, this was the change. This was the outcome of the trend change. So since January 22 came, I did notice there was a little bit of a trend change. Well, right now we're going to test that. That is absolutely ultimately going to be tested. And if we don't finish a candle above this trend line here going towards this side, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So pay attention, definitely to mention Wall Street Pete. This is not financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. We know here, a gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Love this place. Miss this place. It's now the Van Gogh Museum. So now I'm just Wall Street list Pete, right? We're the wolves of Wall Street. We will not be fooled. Pay attention. This is an opportunity. This is just the daily going from the new year of 2022. And if you don't notice, well, every time we hit a low price here, a new higher low, it is holding very well. So right here, this is the candle to pay attention to. This right here was a touch of 34,000. As long as we stay above this price here and bounce hard off the 36.5 and we don't close above this price, we will be in excellent shape for Bitcoin to resume in the bullish pattern and continue to headway back to the all-time high of 65 and 69,000, as May was 65, and as you know, November was the last time we've seen anything that nice. So pay attention. I'm Wall Street Pete, Sigdo in Crypto. We usually like to talk to everyone. Have you been seeing more bots in your streams lately? I've been seeing them everywhere, buddy. I just removed them. I unallow them to speak. I do a lot of different things. I'm not the type of person who allows the FUD for you to get hurt into my channel. Unfortunately, they can hurt you, so I just remove them. A lot of people keep them so they can get the entertainment and they can get the publicity and get more likes. Unfortunately, I get rid of them because if it's going to hurt my channel, I don't care. If it's going to hurt my people, I really care. So, unfortunately, if it's going to hurt you, I have to get rid of them immediately. If it's going to mess with the channel, I don't like that either. But the main thing is you. I'm here for you, and that's the truth. And you're here for me, right? We're here together. We're the wolves of Wall Street. Pay attention to this breakout. Now, there is the feds that are going to meet on Wednesday, okay? I want to make this very, very clear. On Wednesday, Biden, everyone, Jerome Powell, they're all going to get together and talk about this crypto tax related rates. It's going to be one of the most volatile weeks you have seen in the crypto market. Now, I'm not sure if it's to the upside or to the downside. Now, if I were to say inflation is set into this, right? Inflation, if Bitcoin is supposed to be this anti-inflation coin, we're going to see some drastic moves to the upside. And I do believe by looking at this chart, the history is going to tell me that we had some parabolic moves in the past from when? July 2021, if you see. And if you understand, well, that's how new higher prices are made all-time highs. Pay attention, as we did in January 27th of 2021, we started a new trend and we obviously found the new high in May. So if you see what's going on here, we're building some support. 36.5 is not the all of ends here. Sleepy Joe can't even spell crypto. He said, please do economy. BTC will be doomed on Tuesday, and this is why we're here. We're talking about this right now. There is a chance. There is a big, big chance, and I want to talk about this. We're going to talk about the ultimate low and the ultimate high. So let's get to this. Ladies and gentlemen, back in July 22 of 2021, we did establish a 29,000 price. Well, if you noticed, another time we've done that, well, we did that back in January of the same year, 6-month time frame. I'm afraid there's a chance, and I'm not telling you we're going here, but if there's a buying opportunity coming towards this double bottom M pattern, this is one of them. And we talk about it a lot on my channel, and I just want people to understand that this is a real possibility, and yes, it is. So yes, as that is one opportunity, one chance, I feel like the weatherman here. Hit that like and subscribe. You know we're going on a ride. This is definitely one of them. I do not have economy on my charts here to be able to break one down. I would love to do that for you, but I will do one in the future, I promise. Bitcoinami, we could maybe do one. We got Ethereum, we got Harmony. I do believe Harmony is going to touch 10 cents. I was looking at that and I said, well, if this is going to happen, the rest of the market, what could happen with it? Well, Ethereum could touch 2350. So if that's what's happening with the rest of the market, pay attention to what has happened. 2169 was the start of this fall. This was also January 21, 2022. You see the pattern here. This is Ethereum. So just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is also moving to the upside. Very, very bullish. The trend is your friend, although the eyes are getting tricked and you're seeing these double bottom M patterns perform, which is absolutely happening. It's not really tricking you. The thing is sooner or later, these are going to stop. And what's going to happen? We're going to get a reversal to the upside. And what's going to happen is you're going to be sitting on the sidelines wishing you pulled the trigger. You waited for 29,000 Bitcoin, which is not equivalent to where Ethereum is at right now, of course, because Big Daddy moves with everything else, right? Big Daddy moves, so does the rest of the market. If that happens, understand some are going to get a little decimated a little more. You ever mine Bitcoin, Pete? Do people do that anymore? Yes, absolutely they do. We'll be mining Bitcoin probably for the next 100 years before you get all of the Bitcoins to be mined. It's going to take probably another 100 years, so we won't be here for that. If you do that, it is a lot of electricity. You'll probably have to run an air conditioning unit, and I would suggest you do more than one. For it to be worth it. So pay attention to this. You can buy a rig online. You can Google it, check it out if you'd like. My mouth is dry and I need some water. But we are getting close to the video. We're going to end it soon. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you may. I heard this was a really good sign. This is pretty cool. This looked like the Detroit Red Wings Flyers. It was just a cloud in the sky of angel wings following me. I thought that was very cool. I thought maybe that was a sign of something good to come. But pay attention. We talk about the Bitcoin prices. We talk about things all the time. Jasmine, if you see here, this was getting a whooping. I was trying to tell people, please understand, if you hold and you hodl, sometimes it does hurt. This is why it's important to find out the signs and get the signals before they happen. So we're going to talk about the uptrend before we go. And this is what I'm thinking on the next trend before we start coming back down. Now, Wall Street Pete told you the bottom. I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen on the positive end, and I'm pretty excited to tell you this. If you see our new higher low as we continue to create, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to show you that the all-time high, that was the last trend line we made. That was the last direct move to the upside. This, before going, I wanted to share. If this is the bottom of where we're going and the new trend line is coming, well, that is the ultimate move, the same wave, the same similar move. I do believe that the top is somewhere near here. We've talked in the past in my channel many, many times. 76,000, I do believe, is the ultimate top. 76, about 75. Well, with the new moves and the new things that are going on with Bitcoin, I do believe that this is where we may be headed. So I am going to do a little Bitcoin before we go, maybe. Let's take a peek. There is a lot to talk about, and as you see here, whew, every single time you think this thing is done falling, it has found a way to fall a little bit more. Now understand, Bitcoin does always have an effect on what the altcoins do. There's not much we can do about that. But there are levels of this price, of this token, Web Layer 3 Bitcoinami, I do believe is strong. What I'm seeing here, this is the daily. So each day is represented a candle by the day here. It's kind of exciting. If you see right there, this was a support time of December that just passed this Christmas. We spent a couple days here, and then ultimately, before we had that last support level on January 20th, before everything else started going to the upside, well, since then, Bitcoinami has steadily decreased. So that is something to pay attention to. That I have not paid much attention to. I do see a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern. I do see that. That's kind of exciting to me. This may be an opportunity bigger than I've ever seen. I thought 130 was an excellent buy. Absolutely 131, 130 is going to be the breakout price. But I was going to say I do have something more to show, much more beyond that price. And what may get you excited is a 187 price. Now, 187, that's when I know, and that's when I'm confirmed that the Bitcoinami price has flipped. So if you're interested in that kind of a thing, this may be for you. We're talking about an altcoin. I'm going to do one more altcoin for somebody if you'd like. Somebody screamed out Bitcoinami, and it was the one I know I could do right now with an on TradingView being there. Economy is not. I would love to do TradingView on the poop chart for that. I could do that soon, but not right now. But if you pay attention to the big levels here, this is where we can absolutely capitalize on Bitcoinami. Now, when do I think that 523, $4 is going to be present? Well, like I just said, in order for any of that to start triggering my mind and start making me believe that we are now in a reversal, I am going to have to finish a daily candle above the 187. So that's Bitcoinami, and that's the absolute positive sign, the absolute way we are flipping this trend. I do know that this will now become some type of a cup and handle formation coming in and through. All right, so Jasmine is thought. We're going to do Jasmine. That is definitely next. I have 3 people talking about it. It's very important that I get that to you. If that's what you want to hear, no problem. You got to give me a second. I got to get a drink. I'm going to die. All right, so just to give you that. Now, I don't know where the bottom is on this. Now, I got to be honest. The bottom on this is kind of scary. Bitcoinami does have a bottom that seems to be lying here. If you see, we thought that this could have been the bottom, but now we know that this is ultimately the support that has to flip through the resistance side for us to be considered seriously bullish. So I'm going to tell you right now, not financial advice, but if you do want to continue to buy the dip on this Web 3.0 layer that is going to run the entire internet into the future now, we can hold this all the way to 2023, and you would be happy as hell if you found out what could happen. So, like I said, not a financial advice, just as gentleman twice as nice, like to wear the visor, not a financial advisor. Do your own research. It's very important. Know the signs. Trade with leverage, well, then you really have to be an experienced trader. I like to do so. I don't like to talk about it on my channel because it's very dangerous. I don't like to give advice on that, but we are here to share the crypto news every day for you. So this is what we do. Jasmine. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last TA. You can check out my channel. We talk about these things. We do this all the time. I promise our next video, hopefully tomorrow morning, Monday, we will have a video for you and we'll take some live TA. I don't see Jasmine on here. I don't know why. I guess I threw it to the bottom there, and no pun intended. So here we are, a little bit RSI levels, and I do see some really, really strong push here on the 8th. So on the 8th, we got a fake dead cat bounce. All right, March 8th was giving us a dead cat bounce. We're currently somewhere around here, and the last few times, and this is looking a little bearish still, 36.5 on the RSI level. Like I said, some people said to me, well, are we going to go into a bearish market? And I looked at them and I said, a bearish market? What is this? And I tried to explain to them, and a couple of people asked me, well, Pete, what do you think? Well, this is it. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, how much more do you want the price? How much cheaper do you want crypto to get? So if you pay attention to this, this has been nonstop from the date here of December 2nd, 2021, and we thought we were going to get a Christmas gift. We thought we were going to get taken care of. We thought a lot of things were going to happen here, and I'm going to shoot to the daily, and the daily's going to get a little more sick here. But if you pay attention, now there's going to be a price here, and this is the ultimate price. And on the daily, usually the 4-hourly gives me the best look. I want to get a couple indicators to help me out, direct movement index chart, and then I wanted to get the EMA with the Bollinger Bands pulled up. And see, I'm really open on here. Okay. All right, so the exponential moving average, we're going to go to the 4-hourly for this. This is Jasmy. If anyone is interested, you may have followed me in October. You can watch the videos, you can watch the timestamp. We were on fire the month of October. We made a lot of money. I'm not trying to brag, but in the month of October, we were killing it. We killed it in Jasmy. If you go back to the October times, I talked about this huge move coming. We were sitting above the EMA, and that's what we're going to pay attention to and see when's the next time my Jasmy was sitting above the exponential moving average on this 4-hourly, and we just saw this trend line, this ascending channel, just keep following through until there was a supply shock. And that's kind of what I'm going to do here now, because we already know the ultimate price. We already know that we closed out at 31.5. We ultimately were heading towards 35 cents. People were astonished. We bought in at 5 cents. We were making some sick dough in crypto. So that's why you're here right now. If you held it, well, you're miserable. And I know Gary used to be on this channel. Gary used to ask every day, how's Jasmy? He's probably out of crypto. I have not seen Gary. Has anyone seen Gary? I remember a gentleman named Gary on my channel used to ask every day, can you do some Jasmy on TA on Jasmy? And I said, I don't know, man. It doesn't look too good. So what I'm going to look for now is this ribbon to stay tight. What I need for Jasmy to do, and I'm going to do a little quick little art here. We're going to show what Jasmy needs to do, a little boring sideways action. Now, what I need to see, and this is the 4-hourly, is the exact replica. If you see what's been happening during this entire bullish, right, time, it was above. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can I get someone from the class? Where is my EMA ribbon in the price? The price is riding a descending channel every time. Fall down, back underneath. So until we flip above, ding, 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 and then establish a price when this band gets tight and get the price back above the ribbon, as long as this yellow ribbon stays here, and we establish a trend line above that ribbon, and you will see the, not Bitcoin, but the Jasmy price above this ribbon, and you see an ascending channel. You will have nothing to get excited about but for that. So what we need is the same exact move. And it's just history. It's just TA. Maybe it sounds too simple for you to believe this, but in order for us to get back, ladies and gentlemen, the price needs to, one, jump above from being underneath the bottom of the EMA as we were when we were in a very bearish time in October of 2021. So if you look at October 12th, 2021, we were excited. It was 9 cents. Then Jasmy went down. We were at 5 cents. What happened? Well, we built and we established the EMA exponential moving average got really tight right here. It was telling me that there was a breakout coming. I didn't know if it was going to the up or to the downside until I had a long ascending channel that kept driving through the top of the EMA. So the price kept staying above this EMA. And now maybe you can see it with the green lines. This was riding and staying, and it ultimately hung out in the EMA, closing the candles in the middle and never going below, telling me that there was a supply shock. We were about to go to the moon. Well, guess what? That's the exact same thing without beating a dead horse. That's what we need to see. We need to see this flip, which we've seen right here on March 10th, which is just 3 days ago, so you just happen to be correct. This is exciting. Wall Street, Pete Signo, and crypto. I need you to get this stuff out. Hit the like and subscribe. Please come on in and hit that like button. This is looking very good. I do believe we will now have high volatile waves with Bitcoin, as I said. Remember Wednesday, March 16th, coming into the St. Patrick's Day, the 17th. We're going to see some big price action here. I do believe this ribbon is getting tight. I do believe that we are getting the Bollinger Bands coming in on the daily here, coming through. Let's pay attention to that. And if you see here, it's getting tight. There is a breakout coming. My EMA is looking good on the ribbon. My outside Bollinger Bands are trying to come in. And when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, we get a breakout, like I said, to the up or to the downside. So it's only a matter of time. Wall Street, Pete, Signo in crypto. I do believe that 76,000 in between the 72 is going to be the next top. We may not even see 100K. Not anytime soon on this even bull run coming back up. So pay attention, definitely to mention the months, the time frames. I need people to see. We're going to go on the weekly here. I want you to really see this. And as we're about to go, look at this. Pay attention to the ride. At the top, just for example, April 12th, 2021 last year, we went down. Well, when did we stop? We stopped in July, April, May, June, July. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Easy math tells me if the high was 65,000, well, and the low was 29 during that time frame, it was a 3-month bearish cycle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that was the case, we're going to do another one. July was the bottom. Well, if November was the top, then I would say July, August, September, October, November. What did we do? We added a month. So, if I were to add a month, and I'm just figuratively speaking here for fun, we would go November, right? December, January, February, March, April. Guess what? I believe we are going to be done in April, and Wall Street Pete says so. I'm telling you right now, the cycles are getting longer and longer. And if I was a betting man, and I really don't like to be a betting man, technical analysis tells me new higher lows, creating them as we go. April is a perfect time for us to continue this bull run back up to the 72,000. As I showed you, 3 months down, 4 months up. Well, 5 months down has been enough, and I do believe it's time for us to start heading back to the upside, especially since Bitcoin is based off inflation. So I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Every day we like to talk about the crypto news. Took a couple of days off. I'm Wall Street Pete, worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange with all these crazy people out here, learned to trade from the best and learn a lot of things from the best. Some of the greatest people out here, some of the biggest hearts, some of the biggest families, some of the biggest brains, and some of the biggest dumbasses. We're all human. But follow us, hit that like, hit the subscribe. I'm a real man, used to work on Wall Street in Manhattan. Now I'm just another guy trying to help someone out, give you a better understanding of the market. I wish I could help you out. I wish I could do more TA on everyone's numbers. I'm sorry if I missed your TA on your coin or your asset. But if you hit the like and subscribe and do comment in the section at the end of this video and say, hey, what about gods? What about economy? I will do my homework on the next video, and I will try to set up a chart for the next video for your coin. So please do not be upset if I did miss your coin. We do our best to try to touch everyone, not touch everyone. We're not like that, excuse me. We try to touch everyone's assets and everyone's ideas. So as I sit here and take the smiley faces off my wrists that my daughter put on, and speaking of wrist, if you are interested in positive vibes, I've got my Eye of the Tiger Strength from Little Curo Shop. I follow her on Instagram if you'd like to check it out, Little Curo Shop. I'll show you definitely how to do it. Message me and I'll show you how it's done. Lovely, lovely beads. They're not even beads. They're actually elements, stones. I'm Wall Street Pete. Have a great day. Out of here like Vladimir. I was going to say something else, but we're going to be good. Have a great night.